The Namib Mills Investment Group is a holding entity that actively manages a portfolio of investments containing a number of operating companies. It's mainly active in the following sectors: wheat, maize and mahangu milling, pasta, rice, sugar, animal feed, and poultry production and packaging. In 1986, Namib Mills opened its first wheat mill in Windhoek. It has since been replaced with a new Buehler mill in 1995, and in addition, Namib Mills launched a second wheat mill in 2017. State-of-the-art facilities and a highly skilled workforce guarantee that a wide range of quality branded products meet the requirements of its customers. The company creates socio-economic growth through investment in local economies and develop people's talent both inside and through educational initiatives in the communities in which it operates. This How It's Made video will focus on the process of baking bread. The process starts off by mixing flour, water, yeast and premix in a mixing bowl. All the ingredients are mixed for 8 minutes until combined into a dough. The dough then gets tilted into a high tip and discharged into the divider. Using a divider, dough pieces are divided into correct sizes to bake the perfect bread. 700 gram superior white and brown bread and 600 gram everyday white and brown bread loaves. Once this is done, the dough pieces go through the rounder to make the dough piece round. Once rolled, the dough piece is conveyed to the first proofer. To encourage fermentation of dough by yeast through warm temperatures and controlled humidity, a state-of-the-art proofer is used. Dough rests in the first proofer for 5 minutes to give the yeast time to develop after the mixing process. After the first proofer, dough goes through the molder to shape the dough and cut it into 4 pieces. After molding, the dough enters the pan where it is conveyed to the final proofer for the fermentation process. The dough then rests in the proofer for 60 minutes for fermentation to take place. The correct dough height must be reached for the ideal baking process. After proofing for 60 minutes, the pans and lids enter the oven. The bread bakes for 23 minutes. Next is the process of removing lids. Now the depanning process starts. Depanning is a process where bread is removed from the baking pan and carried on a conveyor belt towards the cooling stage. During the cooling process, bread gets cooled for 60 minutes under high humidity to ensure a soft texture and long shelf life before slicing and bagging can take place. The bread now enters the bread slicer by means of a conveyor and passes through to the bagging process. During this process, the bread enters the bagger and the bread gets smoothly pushed into a plastic bag. After bagging, the bread receives a quick lock to lock in authentic softness and perfection, ensuring it stays fresher for longer. After placing the quick lock, the best before date is printed on the bottom of the bread bag. The product is now conveyed to the bread loader where it will be placed in crates and ready for dispatch. We are able to exceed our customers' delivery expectations to all corners of the country and ensure timely delivery over vast distances. Once the bulk product is delivered to the relevant depots, each depot is responsible for storage, picking and delivery to their respective customers in the regions using our own fleet. Finally, it makes its way to the customer, where a slice of fresh Bakpro bread is enjoyed by every Namibian on a regular basis. Namib Mills remains committed to Namibia. It's important for us to not only focus on our strategic pillars of producing great quality products and services, remaining responsible to our environment, pioneering in our operational processes, and maintaining and attracting a high-quality workforce, but also to live in accordance with our brand promise of feeding the nation.